Wait, you're telling me we finally get to know when someone we reported gets banned? And it's already live in the game? This game is dope! What's up, guys, and welcome to your weekly Overwatch news segment. I'm Julien, and I'm here to take you through the news for the week of December 11th. Well, if you haven't been playing Overwatch lately, you might want to consider firing up the game again, considering the Winter Wonderland event is currently active as of December 12th. As of the date of recording this segment, we have no end date for this event, so clearly that means it's going to run for the rest of Overwatch's lifespan. I'm kidding. The event should run at least 2 weeks, considering last year's event ran until early January. It should come as good news for anyone who missed out on the winter skins for characters last year. I mean, come on, that Torbjorn skin is pretty dope. Launching alongside the Winter Wonderland patch is a new update on how reporting quote-unquote toxic players that you've had trouble with will work. Or more specifically, how you'll be notified about them. Previously, when you report someone that you didn't like, you would not be able to find out if that player got banned at all. It seemed like your report about the Hanzo main throwing the game because he never left spawn, because someone on your team thought all Hanzo mains were trash, leading to the mass disorder and an eventual loss on your record. Well, those reports seem like they just went into the ether. Well, after this patch, if that Hanzo main gets banned, you will be notified in-game, combating toxicity in the game one Hanzo main at a time. This won't necessarily get more players banned, but it should let you sleep at night knowing there was one fewer Hanzo main out there. That's all the news we have for you this week, but stay tuned because we've got an Overwatch replay coming up right after this. What's up, guys? Julien here, back with another Overwatch replay segment. The segment that gives you all the tips and tricks you need to know to become a better Overwatch player. Today we're continuing on with our beautiful Eichenwalde match. So, when we last left off last week, we had just captured the first point, which is nice for us, so we're going to go ahead and get started on the push for the second point and see where that goes. So I'm playing Phar-out again as well. I did not change characters this whole match, if I'm not mistaken. So as we get started here, you'll see that actually all of my team, as we start moving the payload, ends up sort of congregating up here and starting to push through here, which is fine to poke out and see what's going on there, but there's really another thing they got to deal with. So Moira ends up sending a death ball at me, and I didn't notice. It must have came around this way, or maybe bounced off this wall and went this way. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm starting to take damage, and I can hear the ball doing that weird squiggly thing that it does. It's a very annoying thing, and it does a consistent amount of damage depending on how far away it is from you, I believe. Although, or maybe it just does damage within a range. It has an area effect of damage. And I believe it must do like 10 or 15 damage per second, because your health starts going down pretty quickly and you can hear it. So, or maybe it's like 25 per second, it looks like. I luckily get out with 6 HP. I probably should have died for staying by it that long. If you start hearing that ball and you saw it, and if you manage to see it go past you, you should just walk forward. You'll get out of the range a lot faster than I did. This is what I was talking about. My whole team ends up pushing up, I think, over this wall or through the castle gate, not this opening here, and I'm the only one left on the point. So I was a little alarmed at that, and you'll see that it sort of actually works out for us in the long run. So we end up having 5, and keep in mind this is bronze rating, so it's just how it is. We have 5 of my teammates up here fighting, maybe, well, now 4 at least, at most, considering we just got 2 kills in here. They lost Orisa and Moira, which is really nice for us. So their tank, their wall, and one of their healers, if not their only healer. So that's really nice. Diva and Winston clean up over there. I saw the Roadhog move over, but I feel like it's my obligation to stay on the point, considering no one else is on the point. So I do exactly that. And we sort of just corner this Roadhog, who ends up dying, and Mercy decides to be the hero and try to res this Roadhog. So this is obviously a foolish play on her part. She's diving into 3 or 4 of the enemy team, trying to get a res. So the way Mercy's res work now, it's not instant, so it actually takes about 3 seconds or maybe 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds to res someone, and you're left immobile and you can't do anything else while you're doing it. So this is a horrible play on her part. She's literally throwing the game for herself, or at least throwing her life away. As you see, she just dies to Junkrat, spamming his grenades at her. So we start moving the point, which is nice. I don't really know what this Symmetra is doing. It would be nice if she's going to set up turrets, it would be nice to see them here, or maybe she could go into the castle and start setting up turrets inside, not here. This is literally useless unless we end up fighting here, which we should hopefully not do, considering we can't see anyone at all that would possibly contest us. So it would be nice if she set them up inside the castle over there, so that could possibly deter anyone from coming through the castle and possibly flanking us. That would be nice if she's going to set up turrets. Of course, that's exactly what happens. We have this Orisa here who decides to, again, throw away her life. That's why she gets teabagged. But then I deserve to get teabagged because I get killed by this McCree. I do end up calling him out, but all too late. Not that anyone could have reacted, or would have reacted at that point. So, moving on. I try to get back to spawn. I do have my ult, which is nice. And we're contested by Orisa and Roadhog. They seem to not care about the point, which is moving over here. They want to just roll through this area and hold us at this, all the spawning people at this choke point, which is not necessarily a bad idea unless someone's on the point. So they also have an Ana as well, so that's really awesome for them. They get healing, they have the barrier, and we sort of have a tough time coming through. Winston jumps in, gets killed, but Junkrat disrupts Orisa for a little bit. I can't aim for shit, and McCree takes all the time in the world to line up his shot, and pretty much gets it. So this is why I'm trying to do these Overwatch replays for you guys, because it also helps me. So if you guys would like to send in one of your videos, that would be awesome. We'd love to review some of your videos and possibly help you guys become better Overwatch players. So my idea there, I come back over, I assume McCree was still in the same spot, and he was. I land 2 rockets on him, and then I see this Junkrat just standing up there. No one wants to contest him at all. No one wants to do any damage to him. So my idea was to fire a concussion blast right here and knock him down into Orisa, because Junkrat can be good up close, but he's very immobile, and hopefully that would convince the rest of my team down here to focus him, because they're just taking damage from him for no reason. But of course I missed that. Practice makes perfect, guys, so... And these really do help me become better, despite what you might think. Anyways, I hear with my sweet HyperX Cloud headphones, you know me, I'm a pro gamer. No, please, HyperX Cloud, sponsor us, god damn it. I hear with my headphones that McCree is ulting at some place over here, so I decide to just back up and get behind cover is what I do. It goes off, kills Mercy and Junkrat, which is really unfortunate for us, and I get slept behind by Ana, and Symmetra saves my dumbass. So I'm just deciding to, okay, this is the idea. I had a brief moment where I didn't know what to do. I figured we've got 41 seconds. I was probably panicking. This is not the move to make. I should have stayed cool. It's really important to just stay cool. I saw the Mercy over there who was diving to someone who probably just killed this Winston over here. I should have chased her to kill her because Mercy is a key part of any team nowadays in the meta, and you should always try to take her out. I figured I could, and in hindsight that is, I could have floated over and launched a couple rockets at her, hopefully saved anyone who, such as Winston, who is coming along this route to push the payload, and then push with them, instead of what I do now, which is to fight this Orisa, and I mean, surprisingly I get this kill. Orisa probably could have killed. This Phar-out movement is just pathetic. I'm just in an open area, floating slowly down. It's really not optimal at all, but I get the kill, which is nice at least. But I do trade my life with hers, and that's horrible for me because we are the ones that need to push the payload, and we have 11 seconds left. So Winston's, he gets the Q, 10 seconds. He's got to run, right? So I'm standing over here, waiting for a good opportunity to float in and use my ult. I find the 2 tanks, which are impeding our movement, and use my ult. And there, Mercy actually ends up saving Roadhog, but to no avail because she goes down. And then McCree manages to get behind us, which is really bad for us. In fact, I think he does build up his ult. He ends up he doesn't end up killing me this time because I think he might have been at half health or something. Well, he is now. So now he's worried. He wants to get back to his team. Yeah, that's what you got to do. When you start taking damage from behind, you have to turn around. You have to be aware of what's going on. And then this is just a bad play by me, considering we lost to 2 people on the point. I'm floating over here just to kill the Orisa, which is not exactly the smartest play, considering the idea, the actual meta of the game is to win. And you have to push the payload to specific checkpoints. And that's exactly the opposite of what I did. So this is a poor play by me, and it lost us the game, or at least this round, considering we didn't get 3 points. We got 1 point. So thanks so much for watching this segment. I hope you guys enjoyed the news segment and the Overwatch replay segment. Tell us how we're doing in the comment section below. Leave a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to us, please, if you like our content. We also have a podcast every single Monday, and we do highly edited Let's Plays every single Friday. So go ahead and check those out. I don't know. On a lighter note, I hope you guys enjoy the Winter Wonderland event and get all the skins that you want. So I'll catch you guys next week. Peace out.